Hey there. So today I wanted to jump on live to talk about how to create content to pre-sell your coaching program. I believe that your coaching program should be pre-sold before it is actually built. By the way, if you want a deeper dive, if you are a coach, consultant, course creator, and or you own and operate your own credit repair company and would like to know how I can help you to add an additional five to $10,000 to your monthly income, take advantage of a free marketing optimization call by going over to VladimirAdonis.com. Pound live if you happen to be catching this content live. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Pound replay if you happen to be catching this content via the replay. Oftentimes, when I speak to people, and myself sometimes at one point I was in this boat as well, they think they have to go out and create the actual coaching program before they can start to sell it. In all actuality, it should be the other way around. You should create the concept, you should create the shell, and then only after you sell it do you go through the process of delivering on it. For a while, one of the things that I observed based on my background is that I observed that the university, as a university system, one of the things that the university had to do is the university had to create new programs. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in live. So in creating new programs, what the university did is the university hired a program director. And when they hired a program director, the objective for the program director is the program director had to come up with a course outcome. So basically, the person who was in charge of the program director, let's just say was the dean in this case, the dean assigned the program director to say, hey, program director, this is the program that we're going to be launching. What I would like for you to do is I would like for you to come up with a program objective, a course objective in this case. So then, the program director would come up with a course objective, and then the course objective would allow the dean and those around the table to be able to see what is the objective, right? At the end of the day, what is the course objective? A student is going to go through and take this course. Once they're done with the course, what's the expected outcome? And they had to also break it down by weeks and or by month, right? So if after the person goes through these first few chapters, what would they learn and what would be the expected outcome? And essentially, at the end of the day, that is the way that the university sold its programs. So, right, based on that outline that they had created. For me, like when it's time for me to launch a brand new program, I do the exact same thing. I remember creating a program, and the coaching program had an expected outcome. It was called the Mom LC. That was my framework. And at the end of the day, I would help coaches and consultants create a marketing process to be able to sell their coaching and or their consulting business. I didn't go and create any of the modules. What I did is I took that outline, right, Mom LC, and I say, hey, based on this outline, can I create a sales process around this outline? And if someone purchases this outline, then I know I can go ahead and go deliver on the outcome. Because here's what's going to happen. If you have an expected outcome for your program and you have expected outcome for the individual modules, and you go and you create content around that and no one bites and no one buys that, well, guess what? There's no need for you to create a program around it because no one's excited about the expected outcome, right? No one's expected about the objective. So one of the ways that I use that, or that you can use that, is once you have the outline, you can go ahead and create content on social media, kind of like I'm creating content now to talk about the expected outcome of the program and essentially to go ahead and talk about the expected outcome from an individual milestone. Because let's just say if your coaching program is 3 months long, you're also going to have individual milestones at the end of the week and or at the end of the month. So that is the information that you're going to be using to present to the marketplace, and only after the marketplace takes you up on that offer, that is when you go and deliver it. The other thing that makes it a lot more exciting as well, if you're creating a program for the very first time, is that oftentimes you don't know all of the questions, right? So I should say the first step in my program is the message. When I first created that program, I knew what questions I had to answer for myself when it was time for me to develop content around the message. But the people who were going through that program, they had completely different questions. They were at different levels from a marketing standpoint. So because they were at a different level, I am glad that I didn't fully complete the program on my own. Instead, I created, right? What I did is I go ahead and created a program with with my market, with my target audience, and with my customer in this case. And from that, I was able to I was able to deliver a much better product. And I would encourage that you do the exact same thing as well, because at the end of the day, it's all about the individuals that you are. It's all about your clients, and it's all about tailoring it to your clients. And if you don't create it with them, oftentimes you may miss the mark. So that's essentially what I want to encourage you to do. Just create the outline and just create the objective. That's it. That's all I have for you for now. Thanks for tuning in. Pound replay if you happen to be catching the replay. That's it for now. I'll talk to you soon.